Okay, so we got a Gore Feast right off the bat, so that's probably going to be our pick here. Shell Safe is pretty good. Thunderbird's always good. Rigid Buffalo, Sorrow. But yeah, probably the Gore Feast is what we want here. We'll probably go with some sort of a Gore Feast deck. Maybe Wild. Wild seems to be low pick on people's radar, so we might go Ruby Wild Gore Feast. And that could be pretty good for us, so yeah, we'll definitely pick up the Gore Feast here. Yep, this could be a game winner for us in a lot of situations, so definitely really good. We just need to get enough, you know, small stuff to play it. Might try to play some sort of like really quick 16 resource deck with Poca with this. So we're definitely in Ruby with this. So maybe we'll see what's open. Ruby Sapphire would be nice too, but I don't, you know, I expect Sapphire to be, you know, a high pick variance, where people are picking up Sapphire a lot. Oh, an Emberspire Witch. Oh, I think we're going to pick that up. That's a pretty easy pickup. It's another nice rare card that's getting overshadowed a lot. Burn to the Ground's good too, but I feel like the Emberspire Witch is really going to be what we want here. Plus the Gore Feast is going to make its front end really, really crazy to deal with, so we'll pick up the Emberspire Witch here. I mean, that's pretty sick right there. I don't know if I'm going to make it to round 3 with this deck. We'll see. Of course, I've only got 2 picks of the deck, but so far, last couple of weeks, we haven't been able to make it to round 3, so hopefully we can get there today. Went ahead and put a 5-minute delay on the stream today, so yep. Haven't even started posting. Oh, I am publishing. Okay, good. Let's see, we got a Pyromancer's a pretty good pick. Daring Swordsman's also a good pick. Burn is good. Pyromancer or Burn. I think I want the Burn for the removal. I don't know, I probably won't. Or Daring Swordsman. Double damage plus Gore Feast seems really sick. Man, I have so many good picks in here. I guess I can go with the Swordsman. It's got a 2-point back end. Yeah, I mean, I probably won't see any more of these. The Burn and the Pyromancer I can pick up, maybe, hopefully, some of those later. It's really a tough pick there. Crimson Clarity, a Mortar Strike. Probably go with the Mortar Strike for removal, I guess. Crimson Clarity, maybe, if I really want to try to accelerate, but I think we'll go with the Mortar Strike. That seems like a safe pick. It's removal. It's not great removal, but it is removal nonetheless. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. It could snipe troops out of my opponent's deck too, but I mean, I just simply look at that as like just putting. It's almost the same as putting the troops somewhere where they couldn't draw them. We definitely don't want the construction plans. We probably want this Ruby Lance here. Crazed wouldn't be bad. Shadowblade Lurker is okay, but I think we want the Ruby Lance. We're pretty staunchly in Ruby. We're almost mono Ruby at this point, so the Ruby Lance is a pretty easy pickup for me here. But you could also get the Blood Crazed, but there's better things. I've already picked up 2 rares in this draft. That's pretty nice. Right off the bat there, the Gore Feast and then the Emberspire Witch. Of course, we got crying children to deal with. Everyone's got to fuss and cry, so that's how it is at our house. They are children. Bombsmith's not a bad pickup, but we could also pick up Furious Taskmaster. I don't have any orcs to pair this guy with yet, so probably the Bombsmith for the removal. Inferno. I could go with Inferno. Just for the lulz, I could go with Inferno. Yeah, let's pick up Inferno. Sure, let's pick up Inferno here. I mean, it could put me ahead, and I'm kind of trying to burn through my opponent anyways. It could also lose the game outright for me. It's not picking it up. Okay, there it goes. Maybe. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come to me, Inferno. Come to me. Doesn't even want to give it to me. But luckily I've got it selected, so it should give it to me now. There we go. Mortar Strike, a burn to the ground. Pretty easy choice of the burn to the ground. I think it's tabled. Let's see, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it didn't table. So this is our 7th pick here. It's Inferno. Definitely don't want Mortar Strike over Inferno. I mean, Mortar Strike over burn to the ground. It's really a 2-point card because the lowest you're going to cast it for is 2. So we don't really have any 1-drops yet, but it's not a big deal. It'd be really sweet if we get whatever his name is. So probably I do like the Gore Seeker here. Probably, yeah, the Gore Seeker is definitely better than the Sword Trainer for us. It's definitely more of a bomb. That Swift Strike plus the Rage, I mean, it's a 4 front end Swift Strike plus the Gore Feast. I mean, that's just sick. That's pretty sick. We might need to get some more solid bodies though, but we should be the aggressor in most matchups, I would think, or I would at least hope. Crimson Clarity, Giant Army, Sorrow. Sorrow could be pretty bad for us, so we'll probably counterpick the Sorrow here. We don't really have a pick here. I don't think I really want Crimson Clarity in this. I don't want to give up card advantage. I want to have a lot of solid cards, so we're going to counterpick the Sorrow here. Who knows? Maybe we'll go into Blood. And it's like my picks are just not going. Okay, there we go. So we can throw this in the Dregs. I feel pretty confident that we can make a mono Ruby deck right now with the way things are getting passed to me, but we'll see. Sniper's pretty solid for us, so we'll probably pick up the Sniper here. Yeah, it's removal, so we'll pick that guy up. We're kind of moving more into that 17 resource area right now with the amount of expensive stuff we've got in the deck. Savage Raider or Wrath Seeker. I want a 1-drop here, a decent 1-drop, so let's pick up this Savage Raider just to put on that early aggression with the Gore Feast. This is either going to do well or I'm going to fail miserably with this deck. Crimson Clarity or the Headless Executioner or Counter Magic. I'm counterpicking here. Probably counterpick the Headless Executioner. No, that's if I haven't dealt, he can't block anyway, so I don't care. Probably the Prairie Scout actually. Yeah, just to get rid of that body. We'll go ahead and pick up the Lurker here. He might be okay for us. It's a 2/3 vanilla creature, but troop for us. But I think he'll be okay. Another Crimson Clarity or the Headless Executioner. We'll actually pick up the Crimson Clarity here. Again, we're on a 5-minute delay. If you guys try to talk to me, I mean, it's going to be like 5 minutes later. So here's our Dreg. We'll just go and throw them in our Dregs. Goodbye, Blood Cult and Ritualist. Although we do have two blood cards now, so I don't know. We'll see. Incantation of Righteousness. Probably don't really want that. Yeah, we have to actually gain health. We're not going to be playing a gain health. Plus, we've also got Emberspire Witch, which says we don't gain health. Nobody gains health with Emberspire Witch up. So let's just force people out of Ruby by taking a Crushing Blow here. Is what I think I'm going to do. Yeah, just to force people further out of Ruby. We're going to take the Crushing Blow here. It's okay for us. Crushing Blow is okay. Gas Troll, ooh, that kind of makes me want to go into Wild a little bit. Maybe Splash Wild for Gas Troll. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and... I guess I can go into Wild a little bit. Maybe. That's like a big maybe. We have to pick up some more good Wild stuff to really make me want to play this Gas Troll. Or maybe I'll just splash like 1 shard for Gas Troll. I don't know. But turn 1 Gas Troll plus all the Ruby stuff you could get out of hand with that Crush plus Gore Feast. It used to be really good. What's going on, Mythosiris? Yeah, I felt pretty good about my first and second picks as well, which you guys will hear me talk about in 5 minutes with the 5-minute delay. Let's see here. So Ruby, we got the Ruby Enchantress. She's pretty good. How much does she buff? She buffs Daring Swordsman. Goreseeker already has Swift Strike. I feel okay about taking this Ruby Enchantress. She's pretty good. She's pretty solid for buffing other guys. In fact, we might end up, if we get enough Swift Strike stuff, we could go and try to do Lionel Flynn with the +3 permanent front end. But I don't know that we're going to get enough Swift Strike stuff to do that. Blinding Light kind of hurts me. Okay, so there's a Wild Aura. So if we're going to go into Wild a little bit, probably Wild Aura is pretty good for us. Or Howling Brave. I do see the Repel also. It means that Diamond is not to my whatever, left, right. Whoever's passing me from the right is probably not there. But I think the Wild Aura is pretty solid here. It's a nice trick for us. We need to get probably some more bodies though, but Mortar Strike, Transaurus Hex, Rocket Ranger. I have to have artifacts in play to get this guy to do anything. I have no artifacts. I don't really want to pick Rocket Ranger up. Mortar Strike. I guess I pick up the removal. I'm not seeing a good lot in Wild. I mean, I guess I could take the Transaurus Hex, but that's gonna... I don't know that I want this Transaurus Hex. Yeah, I think I want the Mortar Strike here. We're gonna take another Mortar Strike. Just more removal. Seems pretty good to me. An early Feral Ogre is always good, or a Wrath Seeker. Imp Hoodlums is not bad. I don't see this. This is a little bit too clunky, I think, for me. The Nature's Reigns is also good for the reserves for me to pick up, but hopefully I can get that later. Something like that. But I think the Imp Hoodlums is what I'm going to want here. I could take Wrath Seeker as well, though. I like the Hoodlums, actually. Let's take the Hoodlums. I like to main deck these guys. There's only a couple of artifacts out there. Probably the Arena Brawler here. Yeah, we really don't want to be defensive at all with this deck. Survival of Fittest isn't bad, but I think we'll want the Arena Brawler. Go ahead and take that Arena Brawler. This is either going to be really good or we're going to fail horribly with this deck. Wild Aura is also nice because it's only a single shard too, so... Alright, so there's a Crushing Blow, Shadowblade Lurker, Suppressive Fire. I don't think I need another Crushing Blow. I mean, that's a lot. Probably another body is what I need here. Yeah. I don't think I need another Crushing Blow. We're going to take the body here. It's a vanilla body, but it is a body. I have a lot of things that kind of like either buff my guys or do other things, so... what else? Elliot, what's going on over there? I'm not really sure what to take here, actually. Probably the Rigid Buffalo kind of ruins my day, so we'll counterpick that guy. The Shroom Tank doesn't really do a lot for me. We'll take the Rigid Buffalo here. I want this Nature's Reigns. I'm going to see more Wrath Seeker, so I'm going to take the Nature's Reigns here just for the reserves in case I feel like I need it against somebody. This will go in the reserves, but... Savage Raider, there's another Nature's Reigns. Of course, I had no way of knowing that was coming. We'll take the Savage Raider here. We could run a pretty pretty low curve on this if we run a lot of these 1-drops and things and run like turn 1 Gas Troll. Try to get turn 1 Gas Troll, turn 2 like Savage Raider, turn 2 double Savage Raider. That could be pretty sick. Probably don't need this Welding Bot. I guess I'll take the Pegasi, because I don't think I want to deal with that, even though I have counter life gain. He has a flyer. The Ritualist might have been the other pick there, though. The Blood Cauldron Ritualist. I think I'm going to be very surprised if this makes it to a round 3, or a round 2 for that matter right now. So I'm just going to counterpick the Quick Strider here, because I don't want to deal with that. The Rigid Buffalo also you could counterpick. I almost have the deck built right now anyway, so I really just don't want to deal with the Swift Strike. I really didn't have any use for the other guy. Of course, everyone's screaming. I'm going to counterpick the Guard Dog. It really doesn't matter what I pick here. Either one of those, I mean, they aren't too horrible to deal with. The Guard Dog's probably the worst for me, though. A little lag here. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, there we go. Carry on Blob. Okay, more dregs. I'm not sure if that's me or what that is. Carry on Blob. Another Immortality. That's not... them's the breaks. For reals. I don't think I want to go Baby Yeti. I think I'd rather go Arena Brawler here. Is there anything in Wild, though? There's Evolve, but I don't think I want that either. So we'll probably go Arena Brawler here. Not really on the Baby Yeti train. I don't know. Right now it looks more like Poca than anything else to me. That's what we should be running with this. Because Poca plus Gore Feast could just be the sickness. Run to the litter. Maybe a Sapper's Charge. Crazed Berserker isn't bad either. Give this guy Swift Strike. Yeah, it's either the Crazed Berserker or the Sapper's Charge. I don't really see anything else in Wild. I could pick up Cottontail Ronin, but I think I just want to splash Wild just for the Gas Troll and Wild Aura, so I think we'll just splash it like 2 or 3 shards in Wild. Oh, a Kindling Scarn. Now that's interesting. I'm not sure how many actions we have, though. Play an action. I have to play 2 actions in the same turn to do it. I don't know that I have that many actions. I could Crimson Clarity to get there. 2 or more actions. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see this guy being a huge contender here. I kind of want to rare draft him, though. He is a 1-drop. I mean, worst case scenario is a 1/1 that just swings for 1. He could get bigger. There's a Sniper, another Ruby Aura, or a Ruby Aura, rather. Sniper's pretty good here. We do have a lot of 5-drops. Maybe the 2-drop Ruby Aura. Do I want the removal or the Ruby Aura? Or I could just pick up the Savage Raider and just go more aggro-y. I think I want the Sniper. The Sniper just seems better. More removal. Although I think I want something that's cheaper. Maybe a cheaper deck. Now I think I want more actions anyways. Let's get the Ruby Aura here. Just because of that Kindling Scarn. Oh, there's a Burn. That's pretty much an auto choice. Yeah, we're going to probably pick this Burn up. Arena Brawler, probably not so much. Yeah, we'll just pick up this Burn. So we may not actually play a lot of our 5-drops. We might play just the Gore Seeker. Maybe the Sniper Gwaine, but the more strikes are okay, but not going to do a ton for us. It would be nice to pick up whatever it is, the one where it gets rid of 2 blockers. That would be nice to pick up here. Yeah, this is either going to do well or fail horribly. Insight Fury is another basic action for us. There's a Gore Seeker. I like the Gore Seeker. I think I do like the Gore Seeker, especially with this deck. I mean, it's just so much. But the Insight Fury is probably what we really actually want here. Has another action for Kindling Scarn. I don't like to typically have a lot of actions in my deck, but with Kindling Scarn, I mean, we're trying to kind of play to that strength a little bit. I don't know how many we're actually going to run. I mean, the deck is mostly built right now anyway, so we're not in a horrible spot. Yeah, there we go. Suppressive Fire is a definite one here. The Baby Yeti, no. Army Ants, not so much. So Suppressive Fire is really good. Also, all those actions, we can do things with Gas Troll during combat. We can buff him during combat, which is, you know, as a trick, so makes us more tricksy. Tricksy hobbitses. Maybe the Gem Crazed Berserker seems pretty good here. Concubunny doesn't do a lot for me, so yeah, let's do that. Yeah, Concubunny is only if you have bunnies to tap with it, which I don't. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how well Ruby does for me today, Tempest Poet. We shall see. It's gonna be interesting, if anything. Crimson Clarity or Baby... Okay, so I'm finally being forced to take a Baby Yeti. Oh, no, wait. I could take this Quick Strider. Yeah, Quick Strider can shut down, like, the whole deck. So we're gonna keep counterpicking these Quick Striders here. I'd rather take that over a Baby Yeti. Because most of our stuff only has, like, a 2-point back end. Except for this Shadowblade Lurker, which we probably won't play. Of course, we do have the Wild Aura to help out, but... you know, that's only if we draw it, and we also have to have the Wild Shard, and we're only, like, splashing Wild, so, I mean, we'll probably be running, like, 3 Wild Shards, 3 or 4 Wild Shards tops. Probably... Oh, Atrophy. Yeah, we're going to counterpick Atrophy here, because that, again, kills most of the stuff in our deck. Yeah, we don't want to deal with that. Feral Ogre is decent, but we probably want the Arena Brawler over that guy. Although the Mazit Ranger can get Swift Striking too, so I don't want that. Arena Brawler's pretty good. I don't know. I have 2 already, so yeah, we're going to counterpick the Mazit Ranger here to stop more Swift Strikiness that I don't want to deal with. There's a Sniper come back around, so... Or I could just go with it. I think I want to just be more aggro, so we're going to go with this Savage Raider. We're just going to go balls to the wall aggro, I think. Savage Raider it up. We got like 3. Zodiac Shaman, I guess, is our pick here. To get rid of another body. Sniper is just a different deck. I mean, that's just more of a control-y type of Ruby, and we're trying to be more aggro. Again, I'm not worried about these Headless Executioners because they can't block. I mean, that's my main thing with them. I should hopefully be able to just push the damage. Oh, look, I finally got forced to take a Baby Yeti, which we may end up playing. Who knows? If we can play a quick enough deck, we could actually maybe drop this down to 16 resources. So I'll go ahead and turn my face back on here as we move to the deck building portion. Okay, so let's go ahead and shut off the shards we're not going to be using. And we're definitely playing Gore Feast, that's for sure. Burn, Crushing Blow, Kindling Scarn, the Gas Troll, Emberspire Witch. I think we picked up like 4 rares out of this draft. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we picked up 4 rares out of this draft, which is, hey, that's nothing to sneeze at. The Wild Aura seems good. That's pretty good. Ruby Enchantress. I gotta look at how much she's actually going to buff here. I'm not yeah, we'll play the Inferno too. We have 5 rares in this draft. We'll play the Inferno too. Sure, why not? Ruby Aura. We'll probably go Swift Strike on this guy. Or maybe I should just go... Maybe I should just go Speed. Maybe we'll go speed. I'm thinking about it. We might come back to that. Suppressive Fire seems pretty good for this type of deck. Arena Brawler is pretty good. Bunch of Savage Raider, a Baby Yeti. Do I want Crimson Clarity? The only problem I have with Crimson Clarity is it gives up card advantage. But it can help me get to things like Mortar Strike, Sniper Gawain, and Gore Seeker. I can probably main deck the Imp Hoodlums. So we probably won't main deck this Ruby Enchantress. I know we picked her kind of early, but we have really not a lot of things that she can buff in here. If we go by cost, I mean, I guess if I do her, then I can keep speed on these guys. She buffs 3 creatures out of this deck. She buffs 3 of them. It's not really enough for me to want to play her over like a better body, because she's not gonna do. She's basically a vanilla body that doesn't block as well as this Shadowblade Lurker. So we're gonna run that guy instead. Elliot. Elliot. No, I didn't. It's fine, Elliot. Okay, it's Despicable Me Toys. We're gonna run the Daring Swordsman, I think. If we need more removal, if we need to go bigger, we can go bigger with Sniper and Gore Seeker, Mortar Strikes to take out some things if we feel like we need more removal. But I think this is gonna work pretty well for us. 16, we'll run 16 shards in this, and I think that would be pretty good for us. Let's see. So difference. We don't really have a lot of first strikers in here, so we're gonna end up running whatever her name is, Poca. Poca the Conflagrator. And let's see, what do I want here? I want a high amount of, maybe a 4/12. I really need to make these turn 1 drops, but at the same time I need, if I draw the gas troll, I need to be able to play him on turn 1. I don't know. I only have 2 wild cards in the whole deck, so I think this should be okay. I think this should be okay. I mean, I could go. I'm considering going 13-3 though. That might be better. Yeah, I mean, I'm basically a mono Ruby deck, so maybe that would be better given the amount of wild cards that I've got in here. Let's go ahead and check out our curve here. While we're looking at it, I gotta turn that the other way, cost the other way. So 2, 3, 4. We're topping out at 4, which is pretty nice for an aggro deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't count the burn to the ground. 6, 7. 1 drops. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5. 5, 2 drops. 3 drops. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 drops. So our curve is maybe, it'd be nice if we could get another 2 drop in there. And then 4 drops. I've got 1, 2, 3. So the 3/4 is a little bit clunky for us, but other than that, I think we're pretty good. We can go on 2 shards with this deck. I don't know. I feel like it's okay. I don't know that I necessarily want to do anything else. I don't have, the only option I have is Crimson Clarity, and I've already said I don't want to play that, so I think we can save and go on this. We'll see. We'll see how many times I draw Gas Troll in my opening hand and I don't have the Wild Shard to play it. I did put the Crushing Blow, yeah, it's in there. I'm really not sure how many shards I need to play in Wild, honestly. I feel like 3 is pretty good, though. We should be playing more spells than our opponent. So hopefully we can just get there with this. We don't actually have a lot of removal either. We've got the 1 Ruby Lance and a burn to the ground. We got 3. Technically the Imp Hoodlums, if they drop some sort of artifact troop, that can help us deal with that. But other than that, yeah, our removal is pretty low. Oh, we have Ruby Aura, I guess. We also have Inferno to try to push us over. So that's going to be fun. So if anything, we have a lot of double Ruby thresholds, so probably the 13 is about right. We really need to get to that second Ruby shard pretty badly. A lot of our stuff is double thresholded. So we'll see if this goes for us. Alright, so here we go. Round 2, because my round 1 opponent left again. And of course he's playing a life gain champion versus me. Sure. Sure. So this seems pretty good. This is pretty sick. So we'll just give him a GLHF. And as long as he doesn't play like something with 3 toughness right away, we're in good shape here. We can play these Savage Raiders turn 1 and turn 2. Okay, he's mulling to 6, which is already good for us. We actually don't have a lot of shards in the deck, so we should just draw spells from here on, hopefully. Keep hand. It's even better that the Savage Raiders know exactly what to do, so they will be attacking automatically. He's also in Wild. Interesting. So this is going to be one of those decks again where we have to win by around turn 4. Okay, so we do have some removal with Burn to the Ground. That's going to be helpful. We will actually have our champion power as well on turn 4 for our Gore Feast. So we're going to have to do some calculating once we get to the Gore Feast level. Okay, we'll play the Gem Crazed Berserker in the next phase. Second main phase, we'll play a Savage Raider. Attack priority, make sure we don't skip the next priority accidentally. Defense priority. And we shouldn't have to do any more passing. Yep, assign damage. Second main phase, play the Savage Raider here. So really quick damage. We can take down anything with a 2-drop back end with our Burn to the Ground if we need to clear the path at all. Otherwise we got Savage Raider coming down and then a Gore Feast to try to finish out the game on turn 4 here, along with our champion power. So this is like a perfect curve out for this deck. It really doesn't get very much better than this. So I'm going to play the Gem Crazed Berserker first so we can get the speed. So that's going to be 7 damage here. And Gore Feast hopefully will close out the game next turn. Yeah, so let's see. How much damage can we do next turn? 4. With the Gore Feast, we do 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then another attack phase. I mean, we can do like 30 damage next turn with Gore Feast. Okay, Axebot's not going to be good enough. And we can just ignore this because he's going to trade it with one of our guys. He's probably going to trade it with our Gem Crazed Berserker. But it won't be enough because Gore Feast will just... Yeah, this is going to be too much. Yeah, he already spent all his resources, so that should be game here. No reason to play the Gem Crazed Berserker. We'll just go straight in with the Gore Feast here. So we're going to go ahead and activate our Blaze Elemental. We're going to Gore Feast now so we can get the Rage 1 on everybody. Of course, my thing flips off there. And go to attack phase. He should probably block our Gem Crazed Berserker, but that's pretty much game. He might just give up here. Yeah, so he just gives up there. But yeah, Gore Feast on that field was pretty sick for us. I don't know that we need to make any changes whatsoever. I don't feel like we do. No. Alright, so let's just go ahead and save and continue here. And the only thing we could do is we could get rid of the wild shards, go with more ruby shards, and get rid of the, you know, just to be more efficient. But I feel like we're pretty good just like this. So we'll see if we can get that type of a hand again. That would be pretty crazy. Ugh, this is not what we want to see. So we have to mull this. We have no aggression. We need the early aggression, so we're going to draw again. This is better, but not that great, so we're going to keep this. We do get the early Kindling Scarn into the Arena Brawler. We do have our champion power. If we can draw into Gore Feast again, we'll put us in pretty good shape. So we can trade Kindling Scarn for his Howling Brave. I really don't have too much of a problem with that. I don't want to really trade it for Arena Brawler. Okay, we are top decking a lot of shards in this 16 shard deck right now. Hopefully we stop top decking shards here. That would be nice. It's always the opposite of what you want, isn't it? It's always like whenever you want to draw shards, you don't, and then when you want to draw, you know, spells, you don't. So yeah. I don't have a whole lot of things for this Kindling Scarn anyway, so if he trades it for like Shield Trainer, I guess that's okay. I don't know. Because that would be the trade to make. I don't think he's going to get rid of either one of these guys, though, honestly. Because there's a chance that all I do is... Okay, I'll take one. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it. The damage, I mean, like, either I'm going to win by out-damaging him or I'm not. So, hopefully, it'd be nice to draw a spell here to buff my... No, okay, I'm just going to keep top-decking shards. So we're going to go attack phase. Let's see, do I swing in with this guy? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and swing away. We'll see if he'll make this block here. He could have buffs and other things in his deck. I just don't want to even deal. I also don't know how big he goes, so it might have been better to actually block that guy, but I think I'd rather just stay aggressive here. Because him attacking with that Howling Brave tells me that he probably doesn't have a lot of big drops. I don't know. I could be wrong. He's got 4 resources now. I'm really in a pretty bad spot here on this aggro deck. I'm really in a bad spot. Okay, the Quick Strider says I don't get to attack anymore. That's pretty crappy for me. That's exactly why I counter-drafted so many of those. It's just because it just shuts my whole deck down. So now I have no attack phase. Because I can't get a meaningful trade out of this. Can play an Arena Brawler, but puts me in a bad spot. So we're just going to sit on this. If he attacks with his Quick Strider, I'll just take the damage, and then I'll swing back, but I don't think he's going to do that. I think he'll just sit on this board state till he can go bigger than I can, or gain some life, or whatever. He also has life gains, so that doesn't help. I kind of wonder if he sided in the Quick Strider, if he main decked him. He probably main decked him, I would think. Just gonna swing, I'll take 2, that's fine. Even if I were to block with all of these guys, he would kill... Well, he would kill 2 of them. And then, like, the Kindling Scarn wouldn't be able to deal enough damage to him. Swift Strikers. Just can't deal with them. So now I swing back, and I guess he'll trade some stuff. Rose Line gets bigger and bigger. Okay. Ugh. Okay, but he doesn't. He won't want to trade him with one. He's not even trading. There's a burn to the ground. So I kind of want to use this burn to the ground now just to kill this guy, buff my Kindling Scarn to swing through with him. I have to play 2 spells to get him to go, but I think I'd rather just kill this guy now and then push through with the Blaze Elemental as well. So we're going to do it that way. So we're going to, yeah, we'll just kill this guy now. He only has 1 resource, so chances are pretty good that he won't have a response here. We'll go ahead and activate that and push a lot of damage here. He could trade his 1-drops for my Arena Brawlers, which I kind of expect him to do here. But I really just need to keep pushing damage as fast as possible. So, I mean, he's only got 2 damage. I'd be very surprised if he took all this damage. Okay, he's going to make that trade. Not a big surprise there. I kind of expected him to trade the Howling Brave too, but that's fine. I can keep swinging. And of course the Kindling Scarn debuffs himself. Roseline eventually will get out of range where I can't... like right now he just trades with one of my guys, but pretty soon he'll be out of range where I won't be able to deal with him. Attacks and planet loses this power, yeah. Elliot, what are you doing over there? Just watching videos, I guess. There's a Gemgrade's Berserker. So this is still not a great trade. He could trade his Howling Brave here. I'm not going to swing in with Scarn. I won't even bluff him here. I could try to bluff here, but I don't see that as being a positive thing. I see him blocking my Kindling Scarn. I'm not a big one on playing a lot of bluffs when I don't have anything to back it up. But so now he's got a Rose Lion left over. He's at 8, and I should be stalled. Yeah. So the Rose Lion can block me for a long time now. It's a lot of defense to punch through. I am just not getting what I need to see here. I have to keep playing these shards because I want to get my champion power back up, so... but yeah. That Rose Lion. I guess I could have traded my Scarn to stop him from growing. But if he swings, I mean eventually his swing is big enough that I'll need to block it with something. Okay, Forgotten Lord. Game's pretty much over now. It's way past turn 4. All I've done is top deck shards. I've got 16 shards in the deck, and all I've done is top deck them. And that guy, I can't stop him either. I don't even think I have a good response here. Yeah, like this guy's not really going to help me here. So at this point, all I'm doing is running down clock. That's all I'm doing versus this opponent. So just try to play the cards as fast as possible. Now, if I can draw... No, even if I draw it, he has to swing, or I have to, like, get something. I'd have to get Suppressive Fire, but even then I can't target Forgotten Lord. Yeah, look at all them ruby shards. It's getting embarrassing right now. But this is what we talked about, too, right before we went on here, is the variance of the game and how it is that no matter what your deck is, there's always a chance of getting flooded, and there's always a chance of getting screwed, and I kind of just got flooded pretty hard here, so my opponent's way stabilized the board state, so even though the life total looks like it's in my favor, it's really not. Yeah, now he's going to gain a whole ton of life. His Righteous Paladin is going to get way out of range. I'm trying to just get him to run down his clock a little bit here. Yeah, I'll take whatever. 7. His guy gets bigger. Actually, do I block here? I can double block his Forgotten Lord. He could buff for 4, so yeah, I'm just going to take it. He has 2 cards in hand, very good chance of getting buffed there. He should have buffed his Righteous Paladin twice there. It should be per instance of life gain. Maybe that's 1 instance. I'll just keep top decking shards for the rest of the game. How about that? How about that? How about I just top deck shards the rest of the time? I don't even know which one I block. Probably the Forgotten Lord. He's tougher to deal with. Yep, gives this guy... Oh, that's right. He can only give it to one person at a time. Yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, I guess I'll take the bait here and we'll triple block his Forgotten Lord. I really don't have a lot of options here anyways. Even if I draw into Gore Feast, I'm just way out of range now to deal enough damage to kill him, so I need to, like, stop. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I missed my blockers. I couldn't block him. Another Forgotten Lord, sure. I should be able to come in underneath this. I just didn't draw gas. I just didn't draw. Yep. Alright, so let's go to game. Let's go to the next game, I guess. That's pretty much game there. I can double block a Forgotten Lord. It really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna... Oh, it's sad. I've top decked so many shards. Wow. Alright, we're killing one of these Forgotten Lords. And I guess I'll block that guy. Sure. I hope he mauls again. I need a game like the first game. That's what I need. Oh wow, that was pretty bad. Lots of shards top deck there. There's really nothing I can throw in here. I mean, I'm not seeing anything else I could really throw in here. Mortar Strike. I could try to go bigger with Gore Seeker maybe. I don't think that's the thing to do here though. I think I want to just try to keep coming in underneath him. And just be faster than him and not top deck shards. I even mold that. That was pretty bad. Alright. We're going to get a good hand this time. We're going to get a good hand this time. Play first. Yes. Yes. This is what I want to see. Yes. Keep hand. Alright. Sweet. Turn 1, Savage Raider seems pretty good. I got a burn for like that early like lion or whatever, the rose lion. If I see that guy again, Forgotten Lord cost 5 for him to play, so it's gonna be a while before I have to worry about those guys. Even then, like Crushing Blow plus Arena Brawler can, you know, could deal with them. Okay, we're just gonna burn that guy because I don't want to lose my Savage Raider. Or actually, you know what? I'll Crushing Blow over him. That's what we'll do. Yeah, we're just Crushing Blow. If he blocks, if he doesn't block, then we'll cast Arena Brawler in our second main phase. So we'll just see if he makes this trade here. Okay, is he gonna make the block? Defense priority. No, he's not blocking. So we'll go ahead and play our Arena Brawler on turn 2 here. And we got another Arena Brawler to play next turn. So there's a good usage of your second main phase, as it were. Because if I had played the Arena Brawler first, and he knew I couldn't do anything. So it gave me more options playing it that way. And we still have the Crushing Blow here for when I swing with the Arena Brawler and he tries to make the block. Okay, that's as far as you go, shards. Swinging in with the house, as it were. Let's see if he makes the block here. I kind of expect the block this time. He's really thinking about it. No, no block. Yep, alright, sweet. Crush right over that guy. Second main phase, play the Arena Brawler. And we are set up pretty well for a lot of damage. So yeah, that'll be 2, 7, 8 damage if he can't stop all of it, and then we have the burn for 2, which doesn't put us where we need to be. Although, oh wait, we have our elemental, so that'll be enough. Okay, so we'll probably just burn that Pegasi. I don't really want to have to worry about it chumping one of my guys off, my damage guys off. Or I can just Suppressive Fire it. Okay, yep, there we go. So we'll do this. We'll Suppressive Fire the Pegasi so he can't block, and then we'll have burn to finish the damage, because that's 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 13. Oh, we don't have enough. That's fine, though. I think that we should be fine. He can't play. He shouldn't be able to play enough stuff. Let's see. I think I'm going to hold on to the burn, though. We'll just hold on to it in case there's another something that he plays I just don't want to deal with. But we're in a good spot. He's got a turn. He needs to stop. He needs to stop all these guys, really, because if I get any damage through plus burn or heal with another Pegasi or something. If he only plays one blocker, we win. But if he plays a Pegasus, then we have to burn. Yeah, we'll have to burn it, so we still win. Yeah, if he plays like a Forgotten Lord here, then Savage Raider plus burn should finish. Although Forgotten Lord's 5, I believe, so probably can't play that. He can swing for 2 with this guy and gain some health, but then we just swing for 7, so that doesn't seem good. Plays a Feral Ogre. That's fine. I'm not worried about one blocker. I'm worried about 2 blockers. Yeah, I'm just going to swing through, and then I have burn to finish here. So he's trying to trade his guy for both my Arena Brawlers. Or I guess I have Ruby Lance here anyways. I hate red decks. So I'm going to go ahead and Ruby Lance his Feral Ogre now. And then we'll see if he just concedes. Or very quick. Yeah. Flooded. Game 2. Just going to Infusion of the Diamond to get some life drain on his guy. That's fine. I'll just burn in response and finish off the rest of the damage. It wouldn't have been enough anyways, though. He only would have gained 2, and I would have given him 5, so it wouldn't have mattered. One more turn and you dead. Well, I guess I was fast enough then. I'm glad. This will be the first week in quite a while that I've made it to round 3. Of course, I did have that bye in round 1. I wonder what he had. I'm going to swing and then I'll ask him. Yeah, I know your deck is slow versus... That's why I decided not to change anything and try to go bigger. Oh. We also haven't seen our gas troll yet, but that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with winning and not seeing gas troll. If he says Forgotten Lord, then that really is not going to do it. Dro's Colossal Walker isn't going to do it either. That wouldn't do it either. It blocks one guy. Yeah, that really wouldn't do it for him. Oh, I guess, okay, so then he gains life with it. Yeah, because he can gain 8, but then he has to pay 8 to untap it, so I don't know. It doesn't... Whatever. Hey, what's going on? Ninja Fox, I see you there.